us, my dear. Can't pretend that I was perfect, leaving you in fear. Oh man, what a world, the things I hear. If I could act on my revenge, no would I. Some kill, some steal, some break your heart, and you thought that I would let it go and let you walk. Broken hearts break bones, break up fast, and I don't wanna let it go, so in my grave I ride. I've dug 2 graves for us, my dear. Can't pretend that I was perfect, leaving you in fear. Oh man, what a world of things I hear. If I could act on my revenge, no would I. Some kill, some steal, some break your heart, and you thought that I would let it go and let you walk. Broken hearts break bones, to break up fast, and I don't wanna let it go, so in my grave I ride. In the 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 grave I ride.
Alright, so I didn't know how to start this little talk, and I feel like I should start it with explaining my absence, this video, and what's been going on the past 3 to 5 months. So about 5 months ago, I started dealing with a lot of stress with college, high school, and just high school kid things. And I started to develop slight acne, my face wasn't how I wanted, and I was overreacting at first, but it slowly turned into something like I just couldn't comprehend, and it started the downfall of my whole end of my high school career. So at first it was because of the stress, and then I started taking a ton of pre-workout to cope with it, and I started taking DMAA, DHMA, all these heavy stimulants to try and cope with how I looked, and that just worsened it so bad. And it got to the point where I felt like how I felt back in 5th grade when I was, fat, small, slightly made fun of, and I didn't really know how to cope with it because I couldn't cope with it inside the gym. Obviously, I couldn't go in the gym and work harder, and it really got to me. It got to the point where I stopped talking to people, I stopped going out, stopped using Snapchat, stopped using messages. Literally the only time I'd go out would be volleyball and going to the gym. I literally did nothing for the span of 4 or 5 months. I started not taking pictures. I couldn't walk past mirrors. I literally would take showers in the dark, and it just kept reminding me of how I felt back in 5th, 6th grade. And it was really eating at me for a while, and I literally had no idea how to fix it. Like, I've never dealt with the situation in my life. So I found the fix about a month ago, and it really taught me a lot of lessons, and it made me empathize with a ton of people. Like, back in the day, I would just tell people, oh, just wash your face, dude. Like, that's what I did. And now it opens a world of perspective for me with all the people who complain about it. I also feel like it taught me that looks aren't everything, because in my time a couple months ago, literally all I thought my channel and my TikTok was about was how I looked. So if I looked slightly off, I went crazy. I couldn't post because I didn't look how I wanted to. And that was the main reason of my absence. I literally thought if I didn't look good, I couldn't post. So now I'm very thankful I went through that, even though I couldn't post, but now I can actually help people with it, and it's taught me a ton of lessons. So I'm doubling down on why I first started this channel. The real reason was because I didn't want people to feel how I felt back when I was, small, made fun of. I had no confidence, and I'm really doubling down on that idea, and I'm really going to start pushing out videos, pushing out high quality videos, not slopping them around anymore. I'm really going to focus on why I started and why I'm posting these videos. So I'm going to be super consistent from now on. I'm not going to let anything stop me. I'm not going to let the way I look stop me, even though I'm cutting, I'm starting to look good. Volleyball ended, I'm really locked in the gym. I'm not going to let anything or anyone stop me, and I'm going to help every single person that I can. So if you guys need anything about body image, workout programs, anything, DM me. I leave my email, my Snapchat, anything in the comments. Feel free. I'll get back to you probably the day of, honestly. And I want to leave you guys with a quote, and it's really hit home. The worst thing you can do is quit. Because if you keep going and you truly believe in yourself, you will not fail.